It's the Albanese and Joe podcast. Now, here's Nick Albanese and Joe Petrucci.
Here we are, Joe.
Here we are with the poppy chairs.
The next time we're gonna change the chair. The different chairs we can use, maybe.
It's weird because I get concentrated. What do you call it? Non-infatuated.
Obsessed.
I guess that's a good word too.
With the sounds.
With the chair, I keep like no one probably can.
But it's not as bad as you think.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's how I
Yeah.
become neurotic about it.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
just keep on.
Yeah, definitely. Was that your mouth?
That was me. That was my chair, creaky chair impression.
All right.
Do you like it? It's also used for my. If I pretend that I'm cracking my knuckles. You ready for this?
Let's do it. Oh,
Not real.
you missed your calling, Joe. You should do sound effects.
I could have been on
for movies.
the old Police Academy movies.
Yeah,
Like,
you could be doing all the
give
sound.
me the gun. You know, that wasn't a good gun, but
That was-
I went from doing spot-on sound effects to this is a gun.
Sounds like a guy drowning in a sink.
You know why I stopped from doing it? Because I knew if I was to do the machine gun,
Yeah.
spit was going to go flying.
Oh,
and the lights, and
yeah.
I was like,
all
oh,
over the computer. And,
no.
Yeah,
And then my
it would've
double
been
chin would have been like,
good. Did you
wait.
notice my shirt today, Joe?
I was just going to say.
You gonna notice? Is it weird seeing me in a t-shirt?
It is because normally you wear like those. I was going to say, is it bowling shirts or dad?
I don't know, dad shirts.
I don't know if I would say dad because it looks good.
Yeah.
I don't think that's an insult.
Like maybe
But-
just older, mature man shirts.
Yeah.
Well, you're wearing like a golf shirt.
I'm wearing, yeah. And I don't golf. I'm not. That's why I wasn't insulting your shirt.
I don't
because
even know what golf looks like.
I can't say. You know, I go to you know, like Family Dollar and Walmart and
Mm-hmm.
AJ Wright, so I can't really comment on clothing. So I was just saying how you normally dress, and then looking at that, it's just you seem very relaxed.
Oh yes, I'm like
That's
on
what I mean.
vacation.
Yeah. But it looks good. You look casual, relaxed.
I look like younger. I look like young hip kid.
No.
No, I wore this because today's a special episode. We're gonna talk about our first of many things.
Oh, okay.
And like I figure let's start with our first. Do you remember your first concert? And obviously I wore this because
Paul McCartney.
yeah, the Beatles were my first concert. No, Kiss was my first concert, but without the makeup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that was, I didn't know that they did perform like that because I'm not really a.
Yeah.
Kiss
It was back like in 1982.
And they makeup wasn't even a thing?
Yeah, they came back. Like they kind of went
Oh,
away
okay.
for a
So
while.
they had makeup at first.
Yeah,
Oh,
in the
that's- I got
70s.
confused.
Never-
Okay.
In the 70s, they were huge, right? With
Yeah,
the
yeah.
makeup
Oh, that's why I was
stuff.
confused.
This
I
was
was
them
like,
in the
how-
70s.
So I was like, how old are you?
Yeah, and then they came back 82.
With no makeup?
And they did that.
I remember that.
Tears Are Falling, Heaven's on Fire, Lick It Up.
Heaven's on
Remember those songs? They came back with
Lick it
no
up.
makeup. And they came to the Providence Civic Center, dude. And my brother took me, and my brother's friend Cliffy, and all his friends. I'm like this little, what was I, like 8 years old maybe? It was my first show, second row at the Civic Center, which is, what's it called now? The Amp?
I don't go to concerts.
It's the Amp. It's the,
And I would assume that's like an amp. Like
no, it's the, somebody owns them.
I thought that was an energy
It
drink.
was the Dunk, because they call, and there was Dunkin'
Dunkin'.
Donuts on it. And now it's Amica? I think Amico owns it. I have no idea. I still call it the Civic Center. I don't care.
Oh, that's right, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
That's like the directions that they give.
Yeah.
You take a left where, you know, it
Dunkin'-
used to be.
Yeah, it used to be
It used
Mr.
to be-
Donut.
Yeah, there was over there. There was a big, tall building got knocked down. But you take a, I
Yeah,
was gonna,
so that was my first concert. Was Kiss.
Kiss. Okay. Yeah, that's why I got confused because you said without makeup, and I was like, did they start off with no makeup?
No.
But I remember they for a while they had no makeup.
Yeah.
And people wanted them to put it back on.
Like, and then he came back like in the late 80s.
I remember seeing some of those videos
Huge.
with them, and then you could read the comments because I was looking at some of them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they're like, no wonder why they put the makeup back on, you know.
Oh,
They kinda-
they're ugly.
I even seen one of the guys, I forgot which one it was, in the Folgers commercials. You ever see that?
No.
It's weird. It's
Who?
creepy.
No, like the singer? Paul
Yeah.
Stanley?
Yeah, one of, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
He's in anyway, because you know I watch commercials.
Yeah,
You'll have to
yeah.
Google that. Put Paul Stanley Folgers
And the
commercial.
Folgers? We'll have to look that up. Look that up, everybody. Post the link down there. Post the link below.
Post a link. Yeah, so that was
So
your
what
first
was your first concert?
It's not as cool.
Oh, don't tell me it was like.
Out of all things, what do you think it is? Because I was poking fun of you guys watching.
Joe's first concert. Can you give me a year at least? What year?
Well, I'll just give you a hint. It was something I shouldn't be trashing the movie, but I trashed when you guys was singing songs from a movie, a few episodes. Anyway, without dragging it out.
Oh, Grease?
Yeah, it wasn't worth the wait, so I'm glad you answered it quick. Frankie Valli. I actually saw
Frankie Valli. Oh, was this before he's been mummified?
Before he's mummified, before he turned into an animatronic robot.
What happened to him, dude? That's creepy. What happened to him lately?
No, if you should look up. Speaking of videos, I always say refer to people to YouTube.
Yeah.
You'll have to look at the concerts because he just lip syncs.
Yeah.
But he doesn't even do a good job. His lips just go.
Yeah, he's just like
doesn't sync up.
And the guys behind him are like, and he's like, "Yeah, just too good to be true."
And sometimes
it's horrible. It's like what they do.
Someone said
it's like what they did with poor Joe Biden. They just put him out there. Like this is elderly abuse.
like in a dolly,
elderly
they
abuse.
just wheeled him out.
Yeah.
Someone said that he owed a lot of money.
Maybe he owes a lot of
the
money,
casino-
and he's gonna perform till he dies.
Yeah, they're like behind the curtains with the Tommy gun.
Pretty soon he's gonna come out like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
The strings.
We got no strings.
Dun, 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 dun,
Now that I would like
dun.
to see. I like Pinocchio.
Oh my God, that's
But,
poor Frankie. But how was Frankie Valli back then? Was that the 70s?
No, believe it.
80s?
It was the 80s, and I think it might have been. I was just laughing because I loved music, but not enough to go to concerts. I didn't go to concerts at all, so it was terrible for a
Surprising because you always like going to see shows. Like we go to Twin River and see
That's
the
why
concerts.
I enjoy it now. It actually took later in the years when I became more subdued.
Oh, so you're like a late bloomer for
Yeah.
concerts.
I was gonna say I gave up on life. That's why I go to the concerts now.
You need
Like
something,
they wheel you out in a wheelchair like at the old age home.
some entertainment. Oh my! Oh my!
Did you ever see that again? A YouTube video. There's a funny one. There's a guy singing to the. I said this has to be a joke. He's singing in an old age home, and the people like this. He's like, "When I die, gonna go to the spirit in the sky." He's singing that song, "Spirit in the Sky," and all the old.
Was that
people
a
just-
movie or a show? Or a commercial?
It's like some guy was singing. It was real. He's singing at an old age home, or retirement home, and he's singing that song, and it just cuts to
It sounds familiar, but I can't think
I
of
might
it.
have even sent.
You might have sent it to me.
And the
Joe.
people on the
we send each other stuff all the time. Like I can't remember half the things you sent me.
But it's very sad because I didn't think that was too appropriate to be
Yeah,
singing.
yeah. Poor guy.
But the back to the Frankie Valli concert.
All right.
I believe it or not, it was a free concert.
Mm-hmm.
Free, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on like the radio or something. So I went.
It was free for us, just like Taylor Dane a few weeks ago.
What I was going to say too, the concerts I used to see him when again, not to keep talking about it, I wasn't going to bring it up, but
Yeah.
Rocky Point. Either I was working or I would stop, take a break because a lot of the rides would shut down during the concert.
Yeah.
And when they shut down, I would just watch it. So that's how I saw a lot of those
Oh, yeah.
80s.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So that was that was fine for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's how I saw
Yeah,
it.
that's like working if you worked at one of those places like at the Civic Center or I still call it Great Woods in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Like, I met somebody who actually works security there, and that's an advantage that they have. They get to watch these shows. They're getting paid to work, and they're watching a concert.
Yeah, so that's why.
kinda cool.
That was how I was going to say got
Yeah.
off.
All right. Now, here's another first. Do you remember, can you go back, how far back in your mind to your earliest
When I had hair.
age? Your earliest age, the first movie you saw in a movie theater.
This was cool that you, I was going to say, you actually, this one I have to be honest, you prepared me for it. You told me you were going to ask me.
Yeah, yeah.
And the reason why I wanted to mention it, because you told me that I was prepared for that one, because it actually brought back a lot of memories. Because a
Yeah.
lot of times I reflect on stuff that happened in the past, like,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's only like certain years.
Mhm.
And I didn't really reflect back to the 70s, like when I was a kid. I don't really think about that too much in my
Yeah.
head. So it actually made me, I was like, oh, I'm going to say what movie I saw. It's not going to be exciting. But I mean, for my own self.
Yeah, yeah.
Not exciting for anybody listening.
Yeah.
But I
You're building it up. Oh, what's it?
no, but I was saying it brought back a lot of memories because I was like, how old was it? And I was then at first I thought Jaws, because and then remember the leg coming down. When I was a kid, I was scared crap. Just remembered it was just a leg coming down the water.
Yeah.
But I was like, how old was Jaws? Then I was thinking about it. I was like, was I 74? I was like, I looked up the date and I was like, I would have been like what 75. I was like, I'd have been 5 years old. Is that right? Is that what year it came out?
And yeah, our parents used to take us to those
That's what I was going to
movies.
say. And I was saying, and I was
My
like,
parents my parents took me to, not my parents, my mom took all of us to see Friday the 13th, the original one. I was a little kid.
that's why I was laughing. I went, because if I see that now, I saw like a movie not too long ago, and it was a horror movie, and there was all little kids there, and I go,
Yeah.
what parent brings them to? But then I was then it made me think, hey, wait a second, I was seeing horror
Yeah,
movies.
no way, because parents just want to get the kids out of the house and they don't want to deal with them for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Just let's bring them to a real scary movie. Scare the shit out of them. Maybe they'll leave us alone.
Yeah, but you're like, they're not going to be sleeping though. They're going to be
Yeah, I know,
on the
they're
foot of
gonna
the
be
bed.
awake. Oh yeah.
But I went back even further. Anyway, I went back and I go, was it really that? And I was pretty young. But then I was laughing because I went back even further and I was like, how would it? I went to a movie called It's Alive, and it was a horror movie.
That was the first one? It's alive?
Yeah. And
I don't
was,
remember that.
And I looked and it was a real, like, it seemed like a B movie.
Yeah.
And it was, and I was looking at what year it came out. It said 74. And I'm like,
Well, that's the year I
I was born in
born.
1970. I'm like, was I 4 years old? I go, did movies stay in the
Your mom took you to see that?
No, I remember going with my sister.
Oh, you did?
But I was like, did movies stay in the movie theater longer? Like
Yeah,
maybe
they
it came
did.
out in 74, but
Oh, movies would stay in
for
for
a couple
months.
of years. I was like, could it have been? Well, anyway, I was trying to. The date didn't make sense to me. Because,
Dirty Dancing, dude, stayed in the movie theater for like over a year, I think.
Yeah.
And then it was on, quick side note, Dirty Dancing was the first movie ever, when VHS came out and you can go rent movies?
yeah.
Dirty Dancing was the first movie that was in the theater and at the video store at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even think
Little
they did.
history for you people.
Oh, because the difference
was huge.
it wasn't because the movie came out quick. It was because it just kept playing in the movie
It
theater.
just
yeah.
kept playing in the theater. People
So
go
over
see it in
a
the
year,
theater.
over
People
a
were
year.
renting it at home. And the company that produced it was like this almost bankrupt company.
must have made some
And
serious
they made
cash.
serious money, dude, from that movie.
That's nice.
So
That's
yeah.
cool when stuff like that happens.
Yeah. So it was it called the movie Alive?
It's alive, but
It's
anyway,
Alive.
it was about.
It's alive.
It was about a baby. I'm just going to go real quick.
Yeah.
I just have to mention this part. This is how cheap it was. A baby who was born almost like a mutant, where it had a thirst to eat people.
Yeah, yeah.
And the baby was almost like a monster. It was born, but I just remember two
It's like a
scenes.
Toxic Avenger production.
It wasn't that cheap, but
All right.
anyway, I just remembered the images in my head. I was like thinking about it. I go, what do I remember from that movie?
Yeah.
And I just remember some specific scenes from
I
it.
don't remember that movie at all.
But it was really bad. But one thing I was going to say, the guy who's in it, the star, it's supposed to be his baby.
Yeah.
So the baby goes on a killing spree. It's just eating, just devouring people, chewing them up.
Oh my.
But the guy was the principal. I said, oh, that's cool. It all came back, was the principal from 3 O'Clock High, that movie, from the 80s movie.
I remember that movie. I don't remember the principal.
Yeah.
I remember the bully and the kid.
The principal had some
That was a
funny lines.
classic. That's a very underrated movie.
I can swear, right? It was.
You can swear all you want.
I know. I was just preparing for people. So if there's any little kids,
Yeah,
It's
the
gonna
kids
be-
leave the room now. Joe Petrucci is going to swear.
there's going to be enough for it. Are you ready?
Yeah, you doing a line for the movie?
Yeah, because you'll remember
Right.
when he was ready to fight the bully.
Yeah.
The principal, he got knocked out, and he wakes up and he looks at him and he goes, "Don't fuck this up, Mitchell." Do you remember that?
Dude, I don't remember that.
He yells it, and then the kid goes,
God, I hope that's a movie that comes on Tubi soon. Oh, you know what I've been watching on Tubi? Speaking of movies, since we're talking about movies, they put all 4 Lethal Weapons on Tubi.
yeah.
And I watched it with my mother, part 1, the other night.
"It was good." Believe
My
it,
mother got into Lethal Weapons.
those were good. I actually
She
saw.
got into it.
I saw the second one with my parents.
Yeah.
They loved those movies back. Those
dude,
were big movies
Pesci
back in the
was
day.
Great. Those are great movies. Oh, I loved all 4 of them.
But I'm still rocking the Blu-ray,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and I just
Rockin' the Blu-ray. It's like a song.
I know they have much more advanced technology,
Yeah.
but how good are you? I mean, come on. How real do you? It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good enough. But I ended up ordering from like Walmart.com. I got the Lethal Weapons, all the
Oh,
Blu-rays.
you got all 4
So
of
if you
them.
ever want to, what I'm getting to is, if you ever want to come over, we can watch some
Oh, nice.
Lethal Weapons.
And they got the 5th one they're working on.
Oh yeah.
You heard about that, right?
Is that going to be like a Netflix deal?
The director Donner passed away, but before he died, he said, "Mel Gibson, please direct the 5th one."
Cool.
And
He's
he
gonna
said,
have-
"I will."
is
And
Christ
Mel
gonna be in
Gibson-
it?
Mel Gibson's going to direct it,
Last
and
Temptation.
Jesus is going to make an appearance. Imagine that crossover.
I was going to say something.
Danny
But
Glover going, "I'm getting too old for this shit," and Jesus like, "No, my son, you're not that old.
you are wiser now, my son.
I am older." But Jesus is more powerful than all of us.
Right.
So.
And that we go back to the religion again because it's a
No.
religious podcast.
I know. It's something about the studio. I mean, I don't know.
Was this like a church before or something?
Maybe. So my first memory of a movie, Joe, is
The Disney Steamboat Willie.
Superman
Oh yeah, but I was older though. I
with
don't know.
Christopher Reeve.
Those are great movies.
That was a classic. That's why I always loved that. And
'cause you're
my,
just a
my
little
son, my son wants to see the new one. I think I'm gonna have to give in and bring him this
Your
weekend.
son will like it a lot, but you're not going to.
Will I enjoy it a little? Just a little?
A little bit. Because
I hate the dog, right?
he's people love the kids, and
The kids
most people love the dog. A
yeah,
lot
I
of people love the
know.
dog.
People don't think I hate dogs. I love dogs. I got a dog, Lily. I love Lily so much.
Lily
I love my Lily. But
makes me think of the Munsters.
I think of Lily. After I named her, then I realized, oh, that's Dr. Leo Marvin's sister's name. And What About Bob?
Oh, what's
Lily.
Oh yeah, Baby Steps.
Yeah, great movie.
You know what I was gonna say?
So Superman was my first movie. Let's go back to that.
Oh,
quick.
yeah, sorry.
And when I came home, I went home and I put a towel around
And
me.
you jumped out the window, and that's how you had
and I
brain
went
damage.
on top of the bakery roof, my dad's bakery, and I was ready to jump. And my brother scooped me up like last second. I said, "What are you, stupid?"
And you said, "Yeah, I am stupid."
I am. I'm 5 years old. I think I can fly.
I thought you were gonna jump, and you said.
And years later, he's like, "I should have let you jump."
I imagined you jumping into a big, like a vat of dough. And you
No,
said,
I would
"Boom."
have hit the parking lot. I would have hit the van, the bakery van below me. You
Like
know.
in the.
I probably wouldn't have died. I would have broke a bone or something.
Maybe a few bones.
I don't think I would have died, but it would have hurt.
It would have hurt.
Yeah.
I was
So-
thinking like that movie. What was it? It doesn't matter.
You can't remember?
There's so many movies where. Do you realize how many movies were people fell from the top of the rooftops?
yeah.
All the villains always go to a
One
rooftop.
of the best ever
King Kong.
is
know what you're gonna say?
Hans from Die Hard.
Oh yeah.
That
it's
was one
not
of the-
Christmas until Hans falls off the Nakatomi
That is one of
Plaza.
the greatest falls
Building.
of all time. Because you know that scene?
You told me.
Did I tell you about that? How it was all the green screen, the big balloon below him, and they had him. And that was that actor's first movie ever.
Oh, I didn't
He
know
was
that.
only a theater actor. And
That's what made his acting so cool, though.
the stunt coordinator said, all right, they told him,
Yeah.
we're going to drop you on 3. But the stunt coordinator told the guy in the thing, drop him at 2.
Yeah.
So it's like, all
It's
right,
his
you
actual
ready?
surprise.
1, 2. So when you see that image of him, the horror on his face, that's real. That's all real.
I must have rewound that scene, that rewound because it was a VCR.
Yes. Oh, we're going back now.
So many freaking times when I watch, I used to like that scene. That
Just
whole
his face dropping.
and the way it's choreographed with the music
Yeah.
and the direction. They don't do stuff like that.
No, it was
They-
great. It was so cool how he was holding on to her watch.
Yeah.
And he had the gun. He had the gun coming. He had that real cocky look,
Yeah.
like you're coming with me. And then he's like, oh.
And you know what's cool too? I looked into it a little bit deep. That watch
Yeah.
was the watch that remember like a guy
Ooh,
was
you did a deep dive.
the guy was hitting on. There was like a coked out guy.
Yeah, he got shot.
And
yeah.
he got that watch for her because then Bruce Willis was like looking, and it was almost like suggestive, like it
Oh.
broke ties.
30 years later, after watching it 350 million times, I just realized this, Joe. Thank you.
I love this. It was like symbolic. I love the fact that the watch breaks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I looked into that deeper than it really was, but
His
that's how I
face
took
is
it.
great. And then when he comes falling down, the FBI agent goes, I hope that's not a hostage.
Yeah, no,
Like, the lines, everything was so great about that movie. I
No,
love that.
no,
I love it.
That's like a guy movie that guys watch over and over a
Yeah.
whole bunch of time back in the day.
Oh, dude, and I remember going with my brother opening night to that movie, and this is back when theaters.
Yeah, I know.
If you didn't show up on time, you couldn't get a seat, and everybody applauded at the end of that movie.
I miss
Like
it.
people were like clapping. Don't you miss those days?
Well,
I
here's the
miss
thing.
those days,
Here's the
man.
thing, though.
Everybody was just enjoying the movie together. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like use the Catch-22.
And now it's too many movies, too many channels, too many streamers.
I do like the fact that in your home, I mean, unless you get a high-end television, for like $300, you can get like a 72-inch, 85-inch screen. It's not even that much at Walmart, and you can
You feel like you're in the theater.
surround sound. You
Yeah,
could,
yeah, I
You
know.
could for like not even
The
$1,000.
older I get, Joe, I'm relating to that. I'm relating.
You
to
can
it.
totally like.
I'm almost your age, Joe.
You can have all that. Like you can just sit there. But that aside, going to the movies, like I just saw. What did I say? Leslie Nielsen, Naked Gun.
Oh, the Naked Gun.
And with
It's not like the original, right?
Liam Neeson. No, it's
not.
not. But I was going to say I went to the Apple Valley, but I also go to. They're basically all the same.
Apple Valley.
Not Apple Valley, Apple Cinema.
Apple that closed down 20 years
And,
ago, Joe.
Well, I do go to Apple Valley,
He's
but not
losing it, ladies and gentlemen.
the Apple Valley's been having a rough time. It had like TJ Maxx, the place burned down one
Oh,
day.
really?
And then another. Remember the car went through Subway.
Car drove through the subway. Yeah, I remember that. They're trying to
It's
make a
like
drive-through.
that's like a cursed.
That's a cursed building.
No, it's only two things. It's been there for a while.
All right,
But
how
anyway,
about-
Apple Cinema. But
Yeah.
I was going to say, you go and I don't know if you can. Everybody uses their app now, and I don't mind. And I'm into technology. I do like it.
Mm-hmm.
But you go and you order the ticket yourself. You go to the kiosk,
Oh.
and then you see. You go.
No, I don't like that.
And
I
then-
like going
then
right to the booth and
it asks-
telling the girl to put my ticket in.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff is
I
self-service.
want a human to do it, Joe.
It's all self-service, and there was no ushers.
Really?
There was nobody taking your tickets, so I don't know if they have monitors in their
I don't
monitoring.
like that.
And everything's dark.
You like it?
Well, it's
You
cool,
like it
but it's
like
like you're on a spaceship. It's all neon lights and it's like dark.
I don't like that, Joe. I want humans working.
But I miss
the robots, you're not going to take over soon, dude.
And
you
the
gotta have
chairs-
humans work as much as possible.
the chairs have incredible amount of space between them, and you just press a button, it reclines like you're on a recliner. It's like you're on a.
Maybe I'll experience it once with you, Joe. I'll go with you once.
No, but what I'm saying is, as cool as that is,
We'll videotape it.
as cool as that is,
Yeah.
I miss looking and seeing a row of people on up there, and everybody just laughing.
Yeah, I know.
And when everybody's just talking, it was definitely personable, and it was if people though, some people don't even like crowds now, so
Yeah.
it works so good for people.
Well, especially after COVID,
Yeah.
people got really freaked out. They still don't want to sit near people.
So I just do miss that part of it though.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I only,
interaction with
I
other
only like
people.
sitting next to people if they have like really good genes, you know?
You want to sit next to Sweeney?
I only sit next to like hot people. That's it. I don't want to sit next to ugly people.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to be the ugly person in the row.
yeah. Because
No,
you want to be surrounded by
Let's
people.
move on before we run out of time. We
we
got a
don't
couple.
wanna
We have a couple.
Oh
Of,
crap! We were talking
we got a
all
couple
this
of.
time about nothing.
We got a couple of.
We can
other-
go a little over too.
We got a couple of firsts I want to get to.
Okay.
Like, there's about maybe 3 more, right?
Yeah.
So we did the first concert, the first film. Now, the first crush. Do you remember your first crush?
Yeah, it was Grape Crush, and I used to be my favorite.
Mine was
drink.
Orange Crush.
Oh yeah, those both were good
Yeah,
crushes.
Good crushes.
I loved soda.
All right. So does that mean you don't want to talk about it? All right, moving on to the
Oh
next
no,
one.
crush. Oh, what kind of crush are you talking about?
No, crush. Like the first girl. You're like, ooh, I like her.
I thought you meant the
And I was
first
trying
girl
to-
I
I was trying to
crushed.
think back to who really.
Do you really want to put names out there?
No, but I'll tell you who my first one really was when I was really young and I realized that I like women. It was a Wonder Woman.
That slipped out. Oh,
What was her name?
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter.
Everybody loved Wonder Woman.
God,
And you
she
know-
was like, she's still, to me, is like still in the top 5, probably one of the most beautiful women from Hollywood. No?
We talk about personal stuff. Didn't you just recently post that on your Facebook?
I did. I put that on my story or something. I put a picture of her. And I had like Dreamweaver playing.
I was. Okay.
She
I like
was
that. I love
beautiful.
that song. That's what I was just going to say.
She was beautiful.
You'll have to hear my
But
karaoke version.
In
of that.
real life, like when I'm older, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's a couple. It was so like long ago, like it always happens like in elementary. I can see her face, but dude, I can't
Did you
remember
have a
her.
crush on a teacher?
I can't remember her name. I can't remember. But I remember seeing her and feeling
In
like
a vision,
and
a
started
dream,
do the voice. Yeah, and
her rosy lips, perky breasts.
you know,
Remember
dude,
Airplane?
we were in elementary school.
Remember Airplane?
Yeah.
Such a perky breast. The old lady.
I'm trying to remember. I could see her face, but I can't remember her name. And you would get that funny feeling when you seen her, and you tried. And me,
Mostly in your pants.
and me, and being like a jokester and like an actor from young age, I was just trying to be funny to impress her.
Yeah, you're like, look at my wiener.
and they can you stop and
Oh.
and make her laugh.
Look at my wiener. Oh.
You want a good laugh? But yeah, that was it. I can remember that.
You're a real
I
pervert.
don't- We don't want to mention names though.
So instead
In
of
case
doing,
they're listening, we won't embarrass them.
yeah,
How about you? Do you remember it was like a girl in elementary school?
I didn't know you could go back, but I was going to.
Was your first crush like 20?
I was going to say that Linda Carter.
Yes.
Everybody, as a kid, I didn't know could be fictional or whatever.
Yeah.
But Linda Carter, I would think that was. I used to think she was.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty, but
She had to be a lot
And
of
you know
boys'
what's funny
first
though?
crush.
You know what's funny though about that? Because the way things were, they couldn't make it to, graphic.
Yeah.
And she had like granny.
They did just enough.
She had like granny pants on, kind of
Yeah,
shorts.
no,
They were
it's-
puffy.
But back then, we didn't.
Yeah, but
you
they were
didn't care.
puffy. I don't even
We
know.
weren't
If
looking at the shorts, Joe.
I don't know if they even showed a belly button.
I don't know.
And then even the
remember.
bra was like,
Yeah, but
Now
we
it would
weren't
be
looking at the pants, Joe.
no, but believe it or not,
I was looking at her eyes.
I was going to say, isn't it
Beautiful eyes.
beautiful eyes.
It's always the eyes.
It's always the eyes.
The eyes get me first.
Big bouncy eyes.
I'm seriously talking about the eyes, Joe. But how about let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on because
First, how about your first family trip? Did your family go on trips?
Well, sometimes we go in the backyard and we flip some.
You guys didn't go nowhere, huh?
No, my father used to do a lot of day trips.
Day trips?
And back in the
like Jamestown or Newport?
all that stuff, and then
Yeah.
he'd go to like like zoos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he would take wherever, and he would take the back in the day,
Yeah.
because there was like 4 of us,
Yeah.
and he would. Was there 4 of us? 4, 4 kids, 2, 6 of us all together, but 4 kids.
Yeah.
And he had one of those old brown Cadillacs,
Mm.
so it was like you were on the couch,
Yeah, yeah.
and we just would cruise around, and he always was into eating, so we did a lot of day trips.
Yeah.
But my first actual trip might have been something like, I think I went to Florida, Clearwater, Florida. I went to
nice.
Disney World.
Oh, see, through my act, my father said he would take me to Disney.
Someday. I'll take you someday.
And he never took me. I had to go on my own when I was 20. But see, I can't
I
complain.
was trying to say a joke. What was your...
Oh, Sunday we go to Disney
Yeah.
because accent. And my brother said no. He said someday, not Sunday.
Yeah.
And then, see, I didn't remember, and we never went to like beaches or any day trips or anything like that. My dad always worked.
Always working.
He worked 24/7, right? But once in a while, some summers I would go spend the whole summer in Sicily, so it kind of made up for it.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal.
I would spend the whole summer in Sicily at the beach.
That's
I
good.
come back so dark.
I'd say that's a good...
Yeah,
makeup.
it made it for it.
my father was busy working Monday through Saturday,
Yeah.
but
So Sunday was the day.
Sunday was our day that we'd go.
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot of families. Like, hear that. The Sunday was like the day off, and they spent. Well, Billy Crystal has a whole book he wrote called 700 Sundays.
I like the sound of that.
And he did a one-man show called 700 Sundays, and it's basically because his father died when he was young, maybe 13, 14, and that's the only day he spent with his father with the family was Sunday, and he calculated he only spent 700 Sundays with his father. It's a really good show, man. It's a really good book. I actually read the book before. I never
Do
seen
they have
the
it
show.
on audio?
I don't know. Maybe you can find it on Blu-ray.
I need it read by someone famous.
Oh, you mean the book?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Billy Crystal. I bet he reads it himself.
Mm.
I bet he does. And then I have one more, like our first. So let me see. I wrote it down, Joe. Do you have it?
Yes, it was. When did we start driving?
Oh, your first time driving. Do you remember that? And what it felt like? Because I thought of that because my son's going to be driving soon. He gets
Scary.
He gets his permit next month.
Mm.
And I was trying to think back. Like, I remember I got like a 90 something on my driver's test. I did
course.
really well. I'm an excellent
You
driver.
aced it. You
yes,
aced that
yes,
test.
definitely an excellent driver. Rayman.
Rayman.
And it was really cool. I'm trying to think. The first time I had a real piece of junk Ford Escort.
When's the first time you ran someone over and killed them?
Oh, that was the same week I started driving. The piece of junk Ford Escort. No, I never ran anybody over.
No.
And I've gotten in about. I can count all the accidents in all the years I've been alive on one hand, and none of them were my fault.
Oh.
I always got hit.
It's always somebody else. You have to be careful.
It's always somebody else. And I tell my son that you got to watch out for everybody else around you.
No, it's true.
But I
Say
remember
defensive
that
driving.
feeling of getting in the car, cranking the radio,
Cranking it.
and just driving,
Listening to Liberace.
down Charles Street to Middle Spring Avenue, cranking my rock and roll, and thinking I'm so cool, in
Yeah.
this piece of junk Ford Escort. But then the car I got after that. You've seen the pictures. I got the red IROC-Z
That's Italian. That's so Italian.
Oh, that car.
You must have a lot of sex stories for your car.
That car, but that's for another channel.
That's
Another
when we
time.
go to Sirius.
Yeah. As they move us to Sirius Radio.
Now on Sirius XM, move over.
Night Moves. Night Moves with Joe and Nick.
Listen to their exciting stories. It's rockin' red IROC.
Yeah,
It really rocks.
I still dream about driving that car. Like I have, those real detailed dreams. Like you feel like you're really driving. I can see the radio and
Yeah.
and then you wake up. You're like, oh shit, I was driving that car.
Yeah.
It felt so real.
And you wake up and you're just in your own feces.
I'm just it's horrible. It's sad.
I still have kiddiest dreams where my car, I have, like I told you, a wrist radio control. I'm like, and it comes over the horizon. It's like a flying car. It's like,
Oh, it's your dream car. Like a flying Knight Rider?
like a kind of Knight Rider, kind of like a DeLorean.
Back to the Future?
Yeah, like a DeLorean.
Yeah.
And that was before so that's the level that I'm at.
What was your first car you actually drove?
Completely the opposite, a Chevy Chevette. I bought it I was 16 years old when I started driving. Hey,
Yeah.
did you know on your license, I think you don't have your license on you, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Why,
Let me
what-
see.
what do you
I want
want
to see
to
after the way you're talking. I want to see if this really works. Oh, but I was going to say it was a Chevy Chevette, and you could get it as much as $50. You could get it as much as $50. I remember getting it. That can't be right. Did you get your license in '90?
1990, yeah, I was 16.
Oh yeah, no, because I found out that those numbers are the first one is the year that you got it.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I found that out one time. Isn't that cool?
Oh, really? 1990.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 16. Yeah.
So, it's a little secret there.
Oh, I didn't
In
know
case
that.
you want to know when someone knew they were driving. See the knowledge, useless knowledge that I filled with?
Oh, you teach me something every week, Joe. And,
But I was going to say, mine says, I think, 86.
and they said elderly people are useless.
They do serve a purpose.
They do serve a purpose. Dumb and Dumber.
It always goes back
He goes,
to
I got robbed by an old lady.
Son of a bitch. Doesn't she say something under her breath?
No, she just like,
Asshole.
she just looks at him.
Yeah, like,
That was great.
we always go back to movies.
We always go back to movies.
But a Chevy
yeah.
Chevette, you can actually buy those things for crazy. I remember getting it for $50.
Yeah.
The most I think I paid for one was like $150. Back in the day, you didn't
Yeah.
need insurance.
Yeah.
And it even had on the floor a hole, actual hole where you could see the street. Most of them rotted, and there was floor.
You got or in your car?
Yeah, and I was driving a few of them because I would get one after
So
another.
you actually could see the face of the person you ran over.
Yeah, I'm like, I know you. Should have been a little quicker crossing.
No, then you can just make the hole bigger. If the engine dies, you can be like
It's
the
all
Flint.
about making the hole bigger.
You can be like the Flintstones.
Yeah, it was that's what we used to call it, the Flintstonemobile.
Oh my god!
But when you go over water, a puddle, it raise up. But anyway, there was no insurance back then.
yeah,
But
those good old days, you have to have no insurance.
But the funniest thing is those things were like golf carts or
Yeah.
whatever, not golf carts, like what do you call it? Those little go-karts.
Go karts.
And
Like
I remember
a Mario Kart.
if I went to like a mechanic or something, they used to be able to bang that like right back into whatever happened to it. It was easy to repair. It was cheap. But I remember one time I was with my brother-in-law. He was a little shady. She's not married to him anymore. But
Okay. I hope he's not watching.
I'm not. No, not
the shady guy's not watching.
not because of that. But I don't want to make it clear that
Yeah.
someone say, "Hey, your brother-in-law." It wasn't her current brother,
Oh, all right.
current husband.
Yeah.
But he ended up. I'm going deeper into.
You're getting too personal,
To a
Joe.
dark hole.
I think we should end this before we get in
No
trouble.
way. I didn't tell you. But he ended up.
Finish with the story.
This is a funny story. He ended up. He got the car for me, and it was like $50 or something. And he went down the side of like a dairy mart, like
Yeah.
one of those convenience stores.
Yeah.
And he looked on the ground and he goes, "Hey, pick up that sign over there." There was a sign that fell off the concrete building.
Yeah.
It said like "Don't park here" or something like
Yeah.
that. And he took it. He put it. After
He
later on,
welded on your floor?
he took a rivet gun and he just went. And that was my floor. It was a sign that we found in the.
Hey, it worked. The guy's like MacGyver.
He was.
He's MacGruber.
He used to do MacGruber. He used to do all kind of handy stuff like that. And anyway, I always thought that was funny because I drove around for probably like a year with the car with the Stein.
That's pretty funny.
But you can't do shit like that. Anyway, you wouldn't want your kid on the back side. Wouldn't you want your kid to be in a nice, safe
car.
car with
well,
insurance?
They make cars safer now, though.
Yeah.
They do make
But I'm
them
saying
safer.
like that way of living was, I think you could get away with it back in the day.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a reckless, like road warriors.
But you know what, Joe? I think we should end this because you know what? I'm hungry.
And we're going to go out for pizza.
I'm really, really hungry.
And I heard it was, he
And
was
I
going to
think
treat.
this is a fun episode.
That's why I'm actually excited. Are you still going to treat?
I'll talk about it off here. But this is a fun episode talking about the first. of things.
It was.
Yeah.
This is definitely not going to be our first pizza.
This is definitely our first pizza, and this is definitely not our first podcast, Joe. We are moving along with episodes. Thank you, everybody, for... If you've been listening to us since the beginning, the two of you, thank you so much. Please tell your friends, your enemies about this podcast. We want to keep it growing.
Like our bellies.
Yeah, share it, like it. Please subscribe.
Make love to it.
We want to, you listen to us while you're sleeping, while
Sleep with it.
on the toilet.
Shit with it.
Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good week. Ciao.
Hey, show's over. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Now get out of here.